So a girl stomped on my face and broke my tooth. Exhibit A. This was back in school. While we're in assembly, I come up with a brilliant idea and say, girlie, let's go to the bathroom and ditch this class. Yeah, because we was rebels with a cause. My friends, they were with it. So I was like, yeah, let's skip class. We all like individually start getting up one by one and go to the bathroom. While we're in the bathroom, you would think we had to do something important or we had tea or something. No, we just went to the bathroom to do our nails. Nothing crazy. Literally just to be girls. While we are there in the bathroom, I get closer to the door. Something about me, I just was a jokester. Like, I don't know what was going on in my head telling me like, yeah, you gotta keep the jokes going on 24/7. I get close to the bathroom door. I open up the door. I peek out. I hear someone's key like all the way at the distance. And I'm like, guys, hide, the principal's coming. Mind you, the keys wasn't even coming our way. So all the girls go inside the bathroom stalls and I run into the bathroom stall. So when I run into the bathroom stall, one of my friends is already on top of the trash can and another one of my friends on top of the toilet. So they're like trying to not show their little feet under the stall. My smart ass was like, I'm already in this joke. Like, let me go full force. I decide to slide under the bathroom stall to the other stall. As I am sliding down to the other stall, my head is facing down like this. All I feel is 2 feet stomp on my head and my head just on the floor. I'm a cool slime girl, so I just get up like, I'm okay. As long as I'm not bleeding. By that point, all my friends got out of the bathroom stalls because no principal was coming in. Nobody was coming in. It was just me trying to put a prank. So they all get out of the bathroom stalls and I'm just like, guys, I'm okay, right? No blood, nothing. They're just like, you're okay, Liz. You just have a little tooth that's broken. I turn around and I look at myself in the mirror and I just start crying. My mom's gonna kill me. So the first thing I think is I have to write my mom a letter so she doesn't kill me. I went back to class and what did I do? I got a paper and a pen. The title of the letter was, Mom, please don't hit me. I'm gonna leave a picture of the letter, actually the comic, because my mom actually kept that letter. Then inside it says, Mom, please don't kill me. I was trying to put my underwear up and I like fell and things went left. I'm sorry. I don't know why in my head I'd be thinking letters is what's gonna bring peace to this world. I got home. When I got home, my grandma agreed to me because my mom was working, obviously. And I'm just like this, talking to my grandma. I'm just like, yeah. She asked me, what's up? Like, what's up with your mouth? And I'm just like, nothing, grandma. Because I was a girl that was always smiling and I was always biting people. Like, I'm pretty sure God did this to me because I was always biting people. I was hiding under people's tables and bite my grandpa, grandma, everybody that came and sat down at the dinner table. She was like, let me see your mouth. And she saw my tooth all broken. She was like, oh, your mom is gonna kill you. And I said, I know, but I wrote a letter. She said, girl, go to your room. So I went to my room and I was like, I'm just gonna act like I'm sleeping. Yes, I'm just gonna act like I'm sleeping. I'm just gonna leave the letter right next to me. So when she comes, she could just read the letter before waking me up. Time passes by, my mom comes in and I already hear my grandma snitch ass talking to her, talking about, I go in the room, you're gonna see. My mom comes in the room and she sees that I'm sleeping. I purposely like do like this, like to the side, like slide the letter more to her side so she could see it before she wakes me up. She looks at the letter, then she does, wake up. And I said, Mom, did you read the letter first though? Read the letter first though. And she was like, I don't need to read no letter. What happened? I was like, just open the letter before anything. Just open the freaking letter, please. She was like, I don't need to. I said, just please. She opened up the letter. Then she looked at me and she said, open your mouth. I showed her my tooth. By the way, like, that is still fake tooth. I just put veneers over it. But since it's a fake tooth, the veneers don't really have anything to hold on to. So it's constantly always chipping because I got composite veneers. A minute passed and my mom starts crying. Because she said, my beautiful daughter, her teeth are gone. So what did I do? I started crying too because now my beautiful teeth, they're gone. But don't hit me, Mom.
Get ready with me while I drink some tea on you guys. Can I start off by saying, if you saw my last Get Ready With Me, oh, the tables have turned, honey. Don't go back looking for it. I removed that shit. That shit's gone. So don't even go looking for it. My skin is nice and primed. My eyebrows are crazy because I just filled them in a little bit, but so in the previous video, I was talking about how if my ex had came back and said, let's try again, which is exactly what he did later that day after I posted that Get Ready With Me. He came back and he said, let's try again. So we did. We tried again for a little bit. Who wants Mr. Queso from CO? Who wants him? I don't give a fuck anymore. I don't. You're in every Asian bitch's likes. You're in every Asian bitch's fucking DMs or something. What the fuck is wrong with you? Unfortunately, the only stupid one here is me. I'm the only one to blame. But can you really blame him though? He is a sack boy. He is a sack boy. Who's to blame? Okay, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that. Nobody's to blame here. The only person I blame is myself for falling for his stupid ass motherfucking words. He's over here because I'm going through his shit right now. And for him to be comforting me, being like, oh, I'll accept you, like whatever you're going through, whatever is going on with you, how hurt you are, whatever, like if you need to lay in bed, whatever. He's talking about it in my ear. He's talking about how he'll gain my trust back. Bitch, what the fuck is wrong with you? What the fuck? So yeah, go ahead. Take my leftovers, honey. Clock it. The reason we ended the first time was because he genuinely does not see my worth as a partner. And I felt taken for granted from him. And he was disrespecting me over and over again. So I got to the point where I just ended it with him. Because, bitch, know your worth. And apparently I don't. Because I fell for his stupid ass again. For it again. But genuinely, like, I don't care. I don't care whatever Asian bitch want to get with him. Whatever little Asian bitch want to get with him, just know his mama like me more. Okay? But let's not even talk about that. Because let's focus on the real person here. Me. At the end of the day, I am not that mad at myself, though. As much as I seem like I'm super upset with myself and all this stuff, I'm not. I'm pretty content with myself because I know I loved as much as I could and I treated him right. I met his family. I did everything right. I didn't do anything to deserve what I got. You know what I mean? I'm the type of female you can carry on to your future. While you're choosing these females that you only get for only this little limited amount of time, this limited amount of time we got in high school. That's what you're choosing over a female you could take with you into being an adult, into freaking growing up, into college, into being a better person. But you didn't choose that. You chose this instead. You know what I mean? But I'm very aware. I'm a good ass female. When it comes to being in a relationship, although I might seem a little crazy, I really am such a lover girl and I really am such a good female. I know my worth. I know I can treat men good and I know that. Which is why I don't feel as much regret for it ending or not it working out because he was stuck on less than over girls when he had me right there. Dude, when I'm a lover girl, I get so blinded by love. Like, I will literally give whoever I'm talking to, if I really, like, truly do like them and I feel that connection, I will literally give them the world. And that's the issue. I am really such a loyal ass female. I just need to stop. I need to stop giving men so many chances to hurt me like this. And it's really nobody else's fault but mine because I allow it to happen over and over and over again. You know what I mean? I'm really fucking over it. I think the main reason my dumbass let him back is because I'm so vulnerable, dude. Like, seriously, I'm in like one of the most vulnerable states right now. I literally feel like I have nobody. Like, nobody. And that's why I think it was so easy for me to be like, I miss him because I missed having someone. And I missed having someone to be there for me and talk to all the time. So when we did end, it did obviously have an impact on me. I'm going through a lot of fucking shit. And especially when we ended was when I was going through the most shit too. It's whatever though, because he pushed me to my breaking edge. But guess what? Single Rosalind ain't shit. Relationship Rosalind is the loyalest girl you'll ever meet. But unfortunately, I'm single Rosalind right now. So, see y'all later.
Story time on how my homophobic parents caught me sneaking a girl in. This all started when I was a sophomore. I'm going into senior year. This was November of my sophomore year, so 2024. I started talking to this girl. She's a stud, and like one of my friends set me up with her because I started like being interested in being like, maybe I don't like guys. So my friend gave me her snap and we started talking. She asked me to homecoming. That's like one of the first times we like saw each other in person actually. Yeah, we just had like mutual friends. We started like talking, hanging out a little bit. We never really hung out alone because I didn't drive. My parents were really strict and also like they were homophobic, so I feel like if I brought a stud to my house, like I don't know, I was just scared that they would like find out. And like they never went through my phone. they trusted me and everything, so they were strict about like going out and stuff and who I hang out with. Anyways, we ended up like, we started dating really early on without really knowing each other, because that's just how like lesbian relationships go. And we broke up. We didn't really like know how to like, I was bad at relationships, she was bad at relationships, blah blah blah. We broke up, and then one night like we still talked. So one night she was like, I want to come over, and she was like really drunk. I think she was coming from a party, and we were like friends but like kind of like still liked each other. It was like it was 2 a.m. around that, and I was like, I can't like go out or anything, like you can't come over, it's too late. She was like, let me sneak in your window, because I live on the ground floor. It's like this window goes out to the ground. So, and my window actually didn't have a screen on it because my cat tore it off, like seriously. And I've never snuck out or snuck anyone in before, so this was the first time, and I was like, okay, fine. I wanted to see her really bad. She came over, I let her in, I like set up a fan so my parents wouldn't hear, but my parents sleep right above me. Anyways, she comes in and we just talking, like, you know, having fun, blah blah blah. We didn't do anything like that night, but we were like making out, and I guess we were getting too loud, like talking, and we kind of just like forgot to be sneaky. So I hear the stairs, and my door is locked, but I hear somebody coming down the stairs, and my mom's knocking on the door like, Ava, like, who are you talking to? Because I woke her up. She's like, Ava, who are you talking to in there? And I was like, oh, I'm on the phone. And she's like, unlock the door, and she starts rattling the door. So I told this girl, I was like, go in the closet, get in the closet. So I went and unlocked the door. I let my mom, and I was just like, I was on the phone with somebody, and she was like, let me see your phone. So I was like, no, like, you can look through in the morning. And then a phone starts ringing, and she's holding my phone, and a phone starts ringing on my bed, and I'm just like, and she picks it up, and she's like, what is this? Like, you have an extra phone? Like, she thought it was my trap phone or whatever. And then I was like, I gave up. I was like, no, I'm not getting out of this. I was like, there's somebody in the closet. Straight up, there's somebody in the closet, and I was like, just come out. I was telling her to come out, and she wasn't. My mom's like, what? So she like walks over and like opens it, and then this girl comes out of the closet. My mom is just like, who is this? What the fuck is going on? She's so confused. My dad comes in. My dad is hearing this all, and so he woke up too. He came downstairs. So I'm just like explaining, making up the first excuse. She didn't have anywhere to go. She texted me, this is my friend, like, she texted me that she needed a place to stay, and they're like, okay, but like, you need to tell us. Like, they weren't that mad about it because I've never done anything like this before, so they believed me. They were like, okay, well, you could have just asked us, she could have slept over and all this stuff. Then my mom's like, okay, well, I'm still gonna take your phone. And then the girl that I snuck over, her ride was actually there. It was like 4:30 a.m. at this time, so she left. It was just really awkward. I'm glad, like, they didn't freak out about it, obviously, until they took my phone, started going through it. They went upstairs. I was just like, bro, I'm going to bed. Like, I already know they're gonna find all sorts of shit, and then find out that I'm gay, and that girl I was sneaking over because we had a thing. So they read through me and her text. They literally read like my breakup paragraph, like all that stuff. I got grounded for a while. Got my phone back, I think, the next day, but I wasn't allowed to like hang out with friends or go out or anything. They didn't make me unadd her or anything. They still trusted me, knew we were friends still, but then they kept catching us like on FaceTime talking, and like talking about the fact that like we're still like each other and all this stuff, because after that night we wanted to start talking again. So she snuck in like 6 other times. So yeah, I really didn't learn my lesson, but was I doing anything wrong? Not really, because I knew that they were homophobic, and if I just told them I like this girl and stuff, they wouldn't let me, like, you know. So we kept getting caught, kept getting in trouble. I got grounded for so long. Like, I was just getting grounded, ungrounded a few weeks later, grounded again, and the groundings got like longer and longer. I got caught for like smoking weed and like drinking and vaping. So they got me a bunch of like vape tests and weed tests, and now I'm 17, turning 18 this year. We're still dating. They still don't know. I'm just faking it till I make it, because I can't tell them. I have a lot of more story times about my homophobic parents and getting caught and getting in trouble. I've gotten caught sneaking out right after I jumped out the window. So yeah, let me know if you guys want to hear any more story times.
Come here, girls with me so I can go fight my ex-best friend. No, this is not a joke. I'm like actually serious. So my ex-best friend had the nerve to like be talking to my boyfriend, was like flirting with him. Like she was hecka texting him, and both her and my boyfriend said no. We were talking about something about your birthday, but like I don't believe that. And like yeah, after that I did go and text her boyfriend and start flirting with him just so I could get my revenge. But now she wants to run her mouth saying that I'm a cheater and that I'm a, you know, this, that, and the third. And so I was like, okay, if you want to keep on running your mouth, I'll just go fight you. She can't fight though, so I'm obviously gonna win this fight. But let me know if you guys want to update, because if you guys see me next videos with no touches, that's kind of your sign that I already won the fight. She needs to learn her lesson that she can't just go running her mouth and saying this and that when she was the problem in the first place. Like, girl, you were literally the one that was trying to get at my man, and like my man is innocent. Like, I'm not even mad at him, but like she's my best friend, she should know better into talking to my boyfriend. Comment who you guys think are gonna win. It's obviously gonna be me, but like just comment who you guys think you're gonna win, they're gonna win, and why you think they're gonna win. And also any tips. I'm leaving my hair down because I don't want my hair in a bun. Like, no. So if she grabs hair, that's like weird on her part, not my part. Anyways, this is the final hair. Wish me luck, and I'll keep you guys updated. Bye.
Get Ready With Me will I give you a story time on how I found a group chat full of people talking shit about me. Is that not what a fan club is? Group chat where you talk about somebody because you're so obsessed with them. Yeah, that sounds about right to me. What about you? Right, that's a fan club. Anyways, let's go ahead and get into this. So go ahead and grab a snack. Okay, so all of this happened when I was starting to blow up on TikTok. That's when I first started posting Get Ready With Me's, and I started getting all these followers. And turns out they were ready every time I would post. Like, they were the first views. Like, they would share my videos in there talking about how, oh my god, he's trying to make it big. And turns out they would even make fake accounts to comment hate comments. And I was always so confused how every time I posted, there would be a hate comment ready to be commented. It's like, why would somebody comment that about somebody? I'm just kidding, I really did not give a fuck. But it's like, how did you have so much free time when you're busy working your 9 to 5 and school? I guess they were just a little jealous. Like, they were busy talking about me, and I was busy signing brand deals and flying in and out of LA. I guess they had a reason to be jealous. And to make it even worse, they were actually taking pictures of me while walking around school and sending it in that group chat to laugh at me. I remember one time I was at lunch just eating my lunch, and they were pointing their phones at me taking pictures. And I did not give one single fuck. And I just said, do y'all want me to pose or something? And then I did pose. I was like, just so they could at least get my good side. Well, anyways, you guys, that is the end of this story. Even though there is a little bit more to it, but that might have to stay a little private. Now let me pose for the thumbnail. Bye, besties.
Things my ex-best friend did and I still stayed. I seriously don't know why I have so many of these videos, but let's just get right into it, I guess. First, she would rate my outfits on like a scale from 1 to 10, and if she didn't like my outfit, she would tell me, if you wear it again, I won't talk to you. One time I wore the same outfit for a whole week because she said that she liked it. Don't do that. Next, she told me that nobody actually liked me and it would just be better if I just myself. Next, she told the whole grade that I dated a girl when I didn't, and the girl was in a grade younger than me and was my friend's cousin. So that friend no longer talks to me because of it. Wow. And finally, she did freaky stuff with another girl at my birthday party. At my birthday party. If y'all have any stories that y'all want to tell, you can send them to me and I'll tell them anonymously, or I can name drop if you want. But that's all of you guys. Bye.
Get ready with me to go to court today. You guys are probably like, what? Oh my god, what happened? So this is gonna be a story time on what happened. So basically, I was at Target and I was shopping. I was like in the grocery section aisle, so I was like looking at snacks to put in my room. And then there's like this mom in this aisle, which like, okay, like we could obviously share an aisle. But like when I was walking by, she was like low-key talking under breath like, oh my god, can you move out of the way? But like I didn't go and confront her, right? Well then basically, I guess her kid was like influenced by what she was saying under her breath, because her kid comes up to me and literally farts onto me. Like for real though, he farted on me. You guys are probably like not believing me, or you guys are probably laughing, but like if you were in my shoes, like you would have felt so uncomfortable. So my appropriate response was I shoved her kid off of me because he was like on me when he farted. So I shoved him off of me, right? And this kid dramatically throws himself on the floor. I'm like, bro,
you're the one that farted on me, literally get off me. And then I start walking and I hear the mom be like, you're not gonna touch my kid like that. Did you really just touch my kid like that? And so I turned around and I was like, yes, ma'am, I did. Just not even throw your kid. I pushed your kid off of me because he literally farted on me because I heard what you were saying about me when I was walking by. And so this lady literally starts yelling and she's like, my kid can do whatever he wants. If he wants to fart next to you, he can fart right next to you. If he wants to shove you, he could shove you. That is my kid and I will tell him what he can and can't do. Like, I'm sorry, but I just didn't want my boundary crossed. And I was like, ma'am, your kid literally just farted on me and is like being disrespectful. And I literally heard what you were saying. Like, there's no way you're gonna defend them. And I was like, your kid is literally the worst kid I've ever met because that is so disrespectful. She was like, did you just call my kid a bad kid? And I was like, yes, ma'am, he's literally a bad kid. And she comes up in my face and she's like throwing her hands around me like, don't talk about my kid like that, don't talk like that, like cussing me, saying naughty words that I'm not gonna say on here. But like, she literally gets in my face and then like her spit literally flies onto my face. So what does any normal human do? Slapped her and like I shoved her off of me. And then this lady literally starts throwing hands with me. Like, guys, I'm not joking. Like, she literally is like 30 up and starts swinging hands with me. So then I grab her from like under and like low-key like body slam her onto the floor. And then this like older lady comes in between. I think it might have been like her mom or like her kid's like grandma, you know what I mean? Because then she starts throwing hands with me. This old lady, guys, like 60 years old, starts throwing hands with me. And so what do? I start throwing hands back because like, you're not about to like punch me. First of all, I'm literally like younger than all of you guys. So yes, I start throwing hands back and then someone obviously calls like the police and stuff like that. So police get there and like that's that. Like, they rip us apart from like fighting and stuff like that. And I don't know what those older people told them, but like obviously police are gonna believe like the older people. Like, they're not gonna believe someone as young as me. But basically, they want to press charges on me because I body slammed the mom and I started fighting the grandma. But like, they're the ones that started. Like, I was not the one that put hands on first. So yeah, that's basically what happened. I'm getting charges pressed on me because I body slammed a lady that was literally like fighting me first. Like, guys, what? So yeah, basically I'm like low-key screwed. So literally, guys, wish me luck. But I'm basically just trying to look good in hopes that the judges will side with me because I don't know what's gonna happen. But that's basically that. This is the final makeup look. So let me know what you guys think and I love you guys so much. Wish me luck. Bye. Story time about the time I overheard my French teacher talking crap about me with another teacher on the phone. First things first, background information. So basically, I had been taking French 2 for like half the year now, and I was honestly struggling in it just because the teacher I had this year for French 2 was so hard. And this is my sophomore year I'm talking about, which is last year. So she was really hard in grading. We all had a great first year French teacher, which I don't want to say wasn't the case, but it's just like our teacher wasn't as hard on us, so we all passed based on the fact that we were trying, not that we were great at French. Now that I'm looking back at it, she was always kind of weird towards me, and she always had favorites. Like, it was really obvious who her favorites were, and it was always the kids that were doing the best in the class but babes. Let's get into the day everything went down, and the day I literally heard her talking crap about me on the phone. So my teacher decides that if you're not passing the term grade, that you're going to get an email to your parents.
By the way, the only reason I wasn't passing my term grade is because I forgot to turn in one assignment and it was bringing my grade down so freaking low. And then I expressed to her that I was going to redo it in school that day.
And I wasn't passing the term grade, but I was passing overall semester. I do remember that. I then also taught her that I'll go make it up in my French 1 teacher's classroom, which is like a lady I was kind of close to because she was my French 1 teacher. And now the lady that I'm having a problem with is my French 2 teacher. After the bell rings, I go to my French 1 teacher's classroom and tell her that I'm going to work on this assignment in her classroom, and I go get all the supplies. After I get all the supplies for the video, I get back to my French 1 teacher's class to start making the video. And that's when she tells me to shh because she was getting a phone call. That phone call was from my French 2 teacher. My French 2 teacher begins the conversation being like, heads up, just know Macy's like coming to you for lunch. Like, ugh. And she's basically just like ranting about me even being able to go to her. Like, girl, grow up. Next thing she starts talking about is like, I don't know why she just didn't complete the assignment in the first place. This and that. Like, she's just always doing something else. First things first, I have talked to you multiple times about me struggling in your class and me trying to keep up. And I can hear this whole entire conversation, like the whole entire thing as I'm standing there. And then she was like, oh, she just never wants to get her work done in class. Basically ranting about me, and just kept going and kept going and kept going. And I don't remember every single thing she said. Don't get me wrong, she didn't say the nastiest thing about me, but it's just the fact that you called another teacher to gossip about a student. And this was definitely not the first time because she felt so comfortable doing it.
And I have a feeling both teachers had gossip about me before in the past, or just gossip about students in general. But I was like, dang, first of all, y'all are weird. Second of all, I felt so bad about myself in the moment, because it's like, you don't even know like what I'm going through. You don't know why I'm struggling. You don't know if like this is me literally trying my best. Yet you're talking about me on the phone with another teacher instead of pulling me aside in class, or pulling me aside and just talking to me about it to my face. I don't think it's the worst thing ever, the worst conversation ever to be had about a student, but I do think it was incredibly inappropriate, and I'm glad I overheard it, because now like I always keep that at the back of my mind anytime I talk to her, even to this day, now that I'm a junior. And I'm gonna be honest, she still gives weird energy. By the way, whether I pass the class or not, she still emailed my mother. Okay, this is the end of the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope everyone has a blessed day, and yeah.
Get ready with us to expose our school. Disclaimer, we did graduate high school, so this does not matter anymore. Okay, so we had this history teacher, right? And the history teacher was like such a creep. Like he was so creepy. He was like creepy looking, creepy acting. We're in his class, geography, and one day we like noticed he was like staring
at our legs. And mind you, this was the year we were allowed to wear skirts. Basically, we had to wear uniforms. And so we would sit at the back of the classroom facing him, and his desk would face us, and he would be staring
at our legs. Like, we're not even exaggerating. Like, multiple girls have like said like, oh yeah, he's such a creep. Like, he would look at my legs. Like, we're not lying.
He would watch the cheerleaders like after school hours. Like, nobody would be there except for like him and the coaches and
so weird. Okay, so I actually left his class because I had like a weird like encounter thing with him after school one day. And so like I left his class and like I reported him to the principal, and she basically told us like he's different. Like, while this grown man is looking at little girls' legs, like, you're telling me, oh, he's different. While he's watching cheerleaders, he's different?
Yeah.
That's not real. But anyways, yeah, nothing ever happened to him, so he's literally still at our school as we speak.
And also that same year when we were freshmen, we had 4 English teachers in 1 year because nobody wanted to keep their job.
We started off with this English teacher. She was mean.
Okay, so she left within like 2 weeks of the school starting. Then we had a second English teacher, and he literally was there for 2 days, and he only talked about his personal life. And then we had a third. Got fired because she stopped showing up. We had to sub for like 3 weeks, and she came back one day and she never came back again.
And then we had like the final teacher, which like we love her.
Yeah.
Now we're getting into like the rules that were a little bit too much.
Okay, so first of all, we weren't allowed to have dirty shoes. Like, you had to keep your shoes clean or like beat up. They had to be like clean.
And another rule we also had was our hair could never be dyed. So aside from brown, blonde, black, that kind of thing, could never be like red, pink, like. And like boys would have to keep their beards like maintained. They couldn't grow their hair past like one of our friends actually like got told that he needed to cut his hair because it was too long. I feel like that's a little ridiculous. Like, I get looking clean, but it's like everybody's their own person. Like, I feel like you should never tell anyone what to do with their hair
style.
Yeah.
You couldn't have any piercings. Like, you could have ear piercings, but nothing else. Like, guys also couldn't have ear piercings. I think if they had it, it had to be only in one ear, which at that point, just let them have the other one. Girls, they couldn't have like the nose piercing or the septum or anything except for one.
Come back for part 2.
Get ready for people to tell you about the drama at school. Trust me, I want to stay because it's a lot. But I'm going to try to keep it simple. Okay, so basically there's this girl at my school who just keeps posting me on her story. And she keeps saying like, why did y'all make him famous? How is he famous? Why did y'all make this man famous? And I'm just like, what'd I do? What'd I do? What is you talking about? Because I've never talked to this girl in my life. We didn't even go to the same middle school. Like, I've never, ever talked to her. I'm like, why do we have a problem? This is one-sided beef. And honestly, I'm so over having drama with anybody. So me and my friends try to go up to her like, what's going on? Like, why do you hate me? Tell me why when we tell her to turn around, she turns around and she was like, why are you talking to me? And I'm just like, what are you talking about? You're the one talking about me on social media. And honestly, I was so over it, so we just walked away. And then tell me why she texted me that same day. Let me just pull up the message. You need to stop talking about me or we're going to have a problem. Baby, there is no problem. You are the problem. And I hope you're watching this. But also that same day, she also posted something else. I just can't remember. It was something along the lines of like, I hate it when people come up to you trying to start problems. But what are you talking about? I'm actually so over it. Can we leave one-sided drama in 2024? Because I thought we did. Anyways, guys, I'm ready for school. I'll update you tomorrow if there's any updates. So bye, guys.
Get ready with me to go see my ex-boyfriend. I know you guys are not gonna be proud of me, but you guys have to hear me out, okay? Basically, we've been broken up since last Sunday, so like 2 weeks ago. Not this Sunday, the other one. And that's the last time we saw each other. But our last like real hangout was Wednesday 2 weeks ago. So why am I seeing him today, you ask? Great question. Basically, before our breakup, I had booked a nail appointment, which is today, and he had already agreed to take me. So of course, after we broke up, I was like, hey, you don't have to bring me anymore, it's all right. But he still insisted on bringing me, which is really nice. He really did not have to do that. So at 4:30, I'm seeing him. I have my appointment at 5:30. It's like a 50-minute drive, okay? It's far. Then there is a 50% chance that I will be sleeping over at his house. Well, that was something that we like said last week, but he's been more and more dry this week, so maybe not, but we'll see. I'm honestly kind of nervous because, you know, I haven't seen him in more than a week. And I'm scared that just seeing him will bring back like all the bad memories and all the sadness I'm feeling in this breakup. I'm already doing like better than last week, or better than the 2 videos I posted on my page while I really was in my feels. You can go watch that if you want, you don't have to. And I'm just really wondering, how is everything gonna go? Because I genuinely don't know. Will it be an awkward car ride? Will it be like a fun car ride just as like 2 friends? I genuinely have no idea. And like last week, it seemed pretty certain that I was sleeping over at his house. Then the other day, Monday, we talked a bit. He was like not sure. He told me, you know, and like, oh, I don't know. So like, we're gonna see that. I will be making an update video on what happened today. And like, I'm genuinely scared that this is just gonna be like a really awkward car ride. Because the week we broke up, when we texted, he seemed like super nice, super fine, not dry at all. And like right now, don't mind how red this is, but right now I've been unopened, which is the first time that this happened since September 2025. Honestly, don't know how to feel. I'm genuinely terrified this is gonna be super awkward. Like, my mind is just full of what ifs. And like, if I sleep over at his house tonight, it's gonna be weird. I just know it. And last night, I know he had something with his friends, and I kind of have a gut feeling something happened that night. I'm not saying like with a girl or anything, just I have a gut feeling, okay? I'm genuinely one of these persons that cannot handle when there's like an awkward atmosphere, and I know that's gonna happen. And like, knowing him, it's either gonna be a really talkative drive or just a silent drive. And it's a 50-minute drive! So yeah, I'm a bit scared right now, but I have to do it. I need these bad boys done. Look how grown out they are. This is ridiculous. Anyways, I will be updating you guys, so see you later.